Hey traders, welcome back to yet another very important video. Today in this video, we're gonna talk about how you can detect candlestick patterns using Pinescript. And most specifically, we're gonna talk about the Doji candlestick pattern detection. So without any further ado, let's get started. But before we do that, please make sure to subscribe to my channel as most of my viewers are not subscribed. So if you subscribe, that would be great. Now let's get started. So first of all, we need to take user inputs for our Doji candlestick pattern, and the two inputs that we're going to need are wick size and the body size. So we're going to go ahead and give a variable wick size, and we're going to take input of float. So here we're going to give it a title of maximum wick size that we want, max wick size of 2. Now the second input that we need for our Doji candle is the body size. So we're going to go ahead and say body size, and here again we're going to take input of float. Let me just go ahead and put the float, and here the title would be max body size, and then the default value in this case is going to be 0.05. That would be 5% of overall body of the candle. So I'm going to go ahead and give that. And these are two inputs that we need. So let me just go ahead and show you why do we need these inputs. So here, let me just zoom in a little bit. So let's say if we detect this candle as our valid doji candle, this one here. So this would be considered as a valid doji candle by this script only when the body is less, this overall body is less than 5% of total range of the candle. And these shadows above and below are 2 times the range. For example, if we look at this bottom shadow or lower shadow, this should be in the 2 times range of the above shadow, and if we look at this above shadow, it should be in the 2 times the range of this below shadow. So if when we go ahead and write the logic, it will make more sense. Now let me just go ahead and fix this. So this is going to be default value. So these are our user inputs. Now what we need to do is we need to get the candle data, and for that we're going to need the wick sizes, the top wick size, the bottom wick size, and the percentage of the body. So we're going to go ahead and define wick size here, wick size top, and this is going to be high of, let's say, this candle, minus we want to see if this candle is bullish or bearish. If it's a bullish, we want to put the close, and if it's a bearish, then we want to put the open in this one here. So we're going to go ahead and say close. We're going to put a conditional close greater than open. That would mean, is the candle bullish? If it's a bullish, then we're going to go ahead and assign the close here, and in case of bearish candle, we want to put the open. And similarly, we're going to go ahead and get the wick size bottom, and this is going to be again this same logic, only in reverse order, because we want to say this low, this open or close of the body. If it's a bullish candle, then we want to take the open, and if it's a bearish candle, then we want to take the close, because for a bearish candle, the lower wick will be calculated as this low or this close minus this low. So let's just go ahead and define our conditions. So we're going to go ahead and say close less than open, and we're going to put the conditional. If that's true, we want to assign the close value, else we want to put the open value in this variable minus the low of the current candle. So these are two things that we need, the top wick size and the bottom wick size. And the third thing that we're going to need is the body percentage. So we're going to say percentage body, and then here we can go ahead and put the math.abs. Please don't mind the dog barking in my neighborhood. So let me just go ahead and put this open minus close, because we want to take the body size and divide it by high minus low. That would be the overall range of the candle, high minus low. So this would be our body percentage. Now let's go ahead and define the condition that will detect the doji candlestick. So let's just go ahead and put the condition. So the condition is going to be is doji, and then we're gonna say wick size top is less than or equal to the wick size bottom multiplied by the wick size that we have taken as input. And similarly, we're gonna go ahead and say wick size bottom is less than or equal to wick size top multiplied by the wick size of the input that we have defined. So these are two conditions. The third condition that we're gonna need is that we're gonna check the body percentage of the candle. So we're gonna go ahead and say is body percentage, that is body percent that we have calculated, percentage of body is less than or equal to the maximum body or the body size that we have taken as input. So these are the conditions for detecting a valid doji candle. Now let me just go ahead and plot the shapes across these candles. So we're gonna say plot shape, and our condition is going to be doji, and then the shape we want to plot is going to be style shape dot, and we want to put x cross there. So let me just go ahead and save the script, and now let me add this to a chart. So we are getting an error. Let me just go ahead and see why it's happening. They're saying undeclared identifier doji. Oh, okay. So we're gonna put the is doji candle. So let me just go ahead and do this, and let me save it. And now if it detects any doji candles on the chart, it's gonna plot an X on top of these. So let me just go ahead and add this to a chart. So here we can see that the script is detecting this candle as a valid doji candle and this one here. So you're seeing that our script is working fine. Now let me just go ahead and show you in the inputs, and that's the beauty that we can modify the inputs. So we can go ahead and put 0.1, that would increase the body percentage to 10%, and now we would get even more doji candles being detected, because earlier we were only considering the 5% of the total range of the candle. So this is how you can write your own script to detect doji candles. Now learning the doji candlestick indicators are also available for free on TradingView. So the thing that you can do by learning the Pinescript is you can define your own conditions and price action strategies or price action analysis. For example, if we only want to consider this, like if we want to differentiate if it's a bullish doji or a bearish doji, then we can go ahead and put the condition of RSI. If it's an overbought condition, then it will be called as a bearish doji, and if it's in a oversold condition, then it would be then it will be called as a bullish doji. So let me just go ahead and put that. So first of all, let's just go ahead and define the RSI value, and here we're gonna say TA dot RSI, and inside here I want to give the source, that would be our close, and the length is going to be 14, that is by default. So now let's redefine our condition. So doji bull, let me just go ahead and do that. Doji bull, and the doji bullish is going to be only when this condition is met, that is the candle is doji and RSI value is greater than is less than 30. So that is going to be our bull doji. Now let's go ahead and define the condition for bearish doji. Doji bearish, and here again first condition is going to be this, and then the second condition is going to be RSI value should be greater than 70. Now let's just go ahead and plot these onto the chart as well. So here our condition is going to be this, and our color is going to be color dot green, and position is going to be position dot, just go ahead and let me see what's the position parameter. Location, so we have to define the location is equal to location dot location dot, we're going to say below bar. And so these are all our conditions that we're going to need. And let me just go ahead and see what's happening here. Let me just go ahead and put the comma there. And for case of bearish doji, we're going to go ahead and just replace this bull with bear. And style is going to be the same. The color is going to be red. And the position is going to be above bar. So now let me go ahead and save it and see if it works. So now it should only detect the doji candles when our conditions are satisfied. So let me see. I think I made it too small. So let's see if it has determined any doji candles. Let me go ahead and put the RSI indicator as well, just for our reference. RSI. So I think that might be pretty rare. What we can go ahead and do is, just to check our script is working fine, we can go ahead and increase the length of this RSI. So we can go ahead and put 50. Let me hit save. So here are a few candles that I think are being detected as the valid RSI candles, with this as 14. So yeah, let me just zoom in here. So here we can see that there is the formation of doji and the RSI value is above 70. So we can see an X there, and similar is the case here. Similarly, if we can spot a bullish doji, just go ahead and check that. Here. So you can see now we're only detecting this bullish doji whenever the RSI value is below 30, and also there's the formation of this doji candle. So again, you can go ahead and put the input for RSI and change it in the setting. So this is the beauty of using custom indicators in Pinescript. I hope you liked this video. If you have any questions, please comment down below. I would love to answer them. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.